These are the 10 most controversial music videos ever made. Coming in at number 10 is Widowlicker by Aphex Twin. The video starts out with two guys driving down a street in LA when they spot two girls that they want to talk to. After trying to flirt with the girls a little bit, they get rejected pretty fast, and then the creepy part of the music video starts. A limo crashes into them from behind and a weird looking guy with a creepy smile appears. Through his dancing, the man casts a spell on the girls, giving them the same face as him. What's shown next is unsettling to say the least, with the faces on the girls becoming more and more disturbing throughout the video. Interestingly, Richard David James, the founder of Aphex Twin, has said he didn't even intend for the video to be disturbing.
Every time I do a video, I always get the opposite reaction that I planned. This video was like a kind of final attempt to try and do something funny. Just do something which is purely just totally immature and stupid. While
Richard was trying to make something funny, Eminem was certainly aware of the controversy his video would create. The music video for Stand tells the story of a young man who's obsessed with Eminem. So much so that his obsession begins to take over his life. And after Stan believes Eminem isn't replying to a letter he wrote him, he's driven to the point of insanity. The video ends with Stan purposely driving off the edge of a bridge, ending his and his girlfriend's life. Fans have speculated that Stan is based off a real person, but Eminem has said it's based off celebrity worship culture as a whole. The song became so popular it spawned a new internet term, Stan, which means you're super obsessed with the person or thing you're a fan of. While Stan was controversial for its dark story, Kanye's music video for Famous was controversial for an entirely different reason. It features 12 naked people, including Kanye, all laying on a big bed. The people from left to right are George Bush, Anna Wintour, Donald Trump, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Taylor Swift, Kanye, Kim Kardashian, Ray J, Amber Rose, Caitlyn Jenner, and Bill Cosby. Including all these people on a bed together would already be controversial, but there's another part of the story of Famous that angered many fans in Taylor Swift's community. Before he dropped the song, he called Taylor Swift to go over a specific line he knew would cause controversy.
It has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
What does it say?
Okay, so it's gonna go Eminem a little bit, so can you brace yourself for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It says, wait a second, you sound sad.
Well, is it gonna be mean?
No, I don't think it's mean. So it says, to all my South Side that know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex.
That's not mean.
Okay.
Although the line that Ye discussed with Taylor on the phone was not the one that would end up making it in the final song.
For all my Southside that know me best, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous.
God damn.
I made that bitch famous.
Taylor Swift's fans were furious that Kanye didn't tell her bitch would be in the line. It was clear Taylor was also not a fan of the music video, as she liked a post that was calling it revenge porn. While Famous got people fired up for the people it portrayed, Bjork's Pagan Poetry was controversial for the graphic scenes it depicted. The video starts out with some pretty unassuming visuals, but as it progresses we can see various women getting their ears and other body parts pierced. The flashes of the piercings are unsettling to say the least, and some body parts are shown that I just can't show on YouTube without being age restricted. The video climaxes with Bjork making some really creepy expressions, and then some really graphic up-close piercings. The video ends with a disturbing shot of a freshly pierced back, in which blood can still be seen around the wounds. Not many people know about Pagan Poetry, but if you were around during 2013, the next music video was impossible to miss. Blurred Lines features Robin Thicke, Pharrell, and T.I. dancing around with a bunch of almost naked models. It was one of the most viral videos of 2013, but there was originally a different version uploaded to YouTube that got banned. In the uncensored version, all the models were fully topless and wearing thongs instead of regular underwear. The video generated a huge amount of controversy for a variety of reasons. Both Thicke and Pharrell got a lot of heat, especially for the "I know you want it" line, with people saying it sounded like something a assaulter would say. Many universities across the UK took such offense to the song that they banned it from being played in student bars, saying that it promoted rape culture. The video also had a rebound controversy, as years later, one of the models, Emily Ratajkowski, wrote in her book that Robin Thicke had allegedly groped her during the shoot. While Blurred Lines managed to completely fire up the internet, there was one video released only 4 months after that drummed up even more controversy. If you were using YouTube during 2013, you definitely saw Wrecking Ball. Miley's video spawned countless parodies that gained tens of millions of views. But YouTube wasn't the only place where Miley's video got criticism. An article written in The Guardian stated that the video encouraged young women to be available. Although Miley pushed back on these claims, saying that the nakedness was a symbol for how vulnerable she felt at the time. While Wrecking Ball was controversial for how society reacted to it, the next video on this list was controversial because of how disturbing it was. The video for Closer by 9 Inch Nails takes place in some kind of Victorian nightmare research lab. There are flashes of a bald naked woman, a lot of shots of bugs, and most disturbingly of a monkey being crucified. There are many scenes in the video which involve the guitarist for 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, spinning around. The director of the video said Trent was spinning so much he was continually vomiting throughout the shoot. While the imagery in Closer was very disturbing, the next video on this list doesn't actually have anything disturbing or creepy about it. It's the context around it that makes it controversial. The video in question is the video for Britteny Spears' 1998 mega hit, One More Time. The video takes place in a high school setting, and the premise of the song is Brittany missing her boyfriend and wanting him back. The slightly sexualized dancing and the lyrics such as, "Show me how you want it to be, tell me baby, cause I need to know," don't seem that bad until you know that Brittany was 16 at the time. While the video for One More Time doesn't have anything disturbing in it, the same could definitely not be said for number 2 on this list, Smack My Bitch Up by Prodigy. The premise of the video is someone getting ready and then going out to an insane night at the club. The video is shot entirely in first person, which adds a very unique perspective. There is a copious amount of drinking and use in the video, which I've had to censor or my video will get age restricted. The person is seen doing even before they leave for the club, but that seems like nothing after what happens at the club. First, they assault a woman. They proceed to get extremely drunk. They make unwanted advances on another woman. They get extremely violent at the club, getting into various fights, throwing a chair and kicking a man in the stomach. They then proceed to beat up an innocent man in the public bathroom, tourniquet their arm, and then shoot up some heroin, go to a strip club and attack the strippers, and then have with a random woman they picked up off the street. At the end of the video, there's a twist when the protagonist is revealed to be a girl herself. The video is so controversial that the full version is banned on YouTube. While Smack My Bitch Up was disturbing, the number 1 spot has all the same themes but on steroids. Saint by Marilyn Manson is the most controversial and graphic music video ever created. The video starts with Manson laying in his bed, but then quickly escalates to him himself using cocaine and having extremely rough sex with his girlfriend. He also appears to be masturbating throughout the whole video. Shockingly, some of the sex acts Manson performed in the video were real. These scenes were so graphic, they were mandated to be censored in some European countries. With all that being said, Saint gets the title of the most controversial music video ever made.